So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a video all about my first year of GCSE experience and kind of like my end of year overall opinion of year 10. This wasn't something I was planning on doing, but I've been requested to do this recently. People were asking me all these questions like, how do you feel now that you're moving into year 11? What was it like? I'm starting my GCSEs in September. What are your top tips? So I thought I would put it all into one video, and then obviously during August I will start to upload back to school videos. So obviously I've just finished year 10 practically. I have like a few days left. And at the beginning in like September when we started GCSEs, part of me was so happy I was able to say goodbye to subjects like art and drama and music, etc. And other part of me was like, I kind of miss having that because my timetable just looked so dull. Like some of my days are all just like green on the timetable, but I was the one who chose to go down the more academic route, so I only have myself to blame. So the options I chose were geography, history, media and French, and then I had to do maths, English, science and religious education. And then obviously I do like core P, but obviously that's not GCSE. So yeah, my timetable did look pretty dull, but at the end of the year I'm so happy with the subjects I chose. I wouldn't have changed them for anything else. There's times where I sit in a history lesson and I'm like, why did I choose this? And there's times when I'm in a French lesson thinking, should I have done Spanish? And then I think, nah. But I am really happy with the options I've chose, and you know, it has been a really good year. I've really enjoyed the topics we've done, and it's crazy, like we've finished the maths course already. We have one chemistry topic left for next year, so we've obviously moved at a really good pace. So I'm excited for year 11 to see where everything goes. First piece of advice, if you are coming to choose your options at any point, is choose things that you're going to enjoy. Don't choose something that someone else wants you to do or your friends are doing. Choose something you're going to enjoy. So if you know you're going to enjoy art, even though it's a lot of work, go for it. Like, don't be sitting there in a lesson which you absolutely hate. Just do something you'd rather enjoy or something that you're really good at. So if you know you're really good at something and you do enjoy it still, then go for it. The first question I got asked is, what is it like on the new GCSEs? So I'm on the new GCSE for everything except for media, as that will be changing in September. I would say it's a lot tougher than the old ones. Like when I was doing practice papers for other subjects, it was a lot, like obviously some of it was still difficult, but it was a lot simpler and everything was a lot nicer, and obviously you had coursework to rely on, and then you come to the new things and you walk into a science exam and it's asking you about an axolotl and you're like, what on earth is this? So I would say it is tougher than the old system. There's obviously no coursework whatsoever involved, so it is really reliant on your exam. Like if you're having an awful day, you've just got to pray it's gone okay. I think the grade boundaries will probably be a bit lower though, because obviously it is the first year and people are going to struggle. Like for science, the papers were all out of 30 and the national average for biology was 9, and for chemistry and physics it was 8. So that's how tough they are. I mean, 9 out of 30 is the average for a biology paper. If you just keep on top of your work and you just keep going, it will get better. Next question I was asked is, how hard is year 10 compared to Key Stage 3, and how do you balance school with YouTube or social medias? So year 10 is a big jump from Key Stage 3. The lessons are a lot stricter, it's more focused, less topics really. Certain things it was less topics, and for other things it was more topics. I would say that it's a lot broader, there's a lot more in there for you to enjoy hopefully. And yeah, it is a big jump. The homework is a big jump. Like I used to hardly get any homework in Key Stage 3, and then like on my first day I'd already got like homework from every single lesson, and it's a lot shorter time to do it as well, and there's a bit more of a time pressure on it, there's more tests, so it is a fairly big jump. But the jump, like you just get used to it, and the jump from GCSE to A-level used to be huge, our teacher was saying, but for us it won't be as big because a lot of the stuff we're doing now at GCSE is A-level content anyway. And in terms of balancing your work, balancing social media and GCSEs, just put your schoolwork first. I had to do that. During mocks week, I was like, nope, I can't film. So I didn't film a video for like 3 weeks, which is ridiculous. It was worth it because I was able to like focus on my work. I didn't have to worry about replying to comments, filming, editing, any of that. So do just put it first, and when you have time, then focus on your social media. Next question is, when it comes to revising, what are your top tips? So my top tips are, find a method that works for you. If someone says flashcards are the best method and you find flashcards awful, don't use it. Use something that's good for you. My second top tip is to get organised. So if you know you need a revision guide or you need pens or whatever, go buy them or get it done. Or revision guides you can go and hire out from the library often. Just get it done. Be organised. My third top tip is to make your notes well structured. So I'm someone who prefers to write in blue pen. It's always just been my thing. I much prefer a blue pen. However, after writing all my exams in black, I've realised my writing does probably look a little bit better and things do look a bit neater in black. So I think I'll be having to rewrite a lot of my notes out. But just do what's best for you. Organise them the way you prefer. Make it neat, please, because messy notes, it's probably hard for your brain to learn from and for you to even read. So do make it neat. My fourth top tip for revising is to do it in an environment which is calm and quiet. If you're someone who needs to listen to music, put headphones on and listen to it. I'm someone who can't listen to music. It just distracts me. Fifth top tip is buy everything at the beginning of the year. I wish I had done this. I went into year 10 with literally just buying new stationery for like my pencil case and stuff. I did buy folders, but they were like really flimsy, and by the end of the year I now own about 7 binders. So please go and buy all the things like that. Buy the binders at the beginning of the year. If you are someone who likes to have separate notepads, buy it all at the beginning of the year. I went and bought a binder for every single subject I do except for media, because I don't really have anything to put in there because I have a folder for that anyway. So yeah, go buy a binder at the beginning of the year for each subject. What's your best piece of advice to give to a new year 10? I would say just don't freak out. Like, just go with it. Have some fun. I was very stressed at the beginning of the year. I was like, oh my gosh, my whole life depends on this. It doesn't. Like, at the end of the day, you want to do well in your exams, but they don't define who you are as a person. A grade doesn't like judge you at all. So for a new year 10, I would say embrace it. Embrace your new like school life, moving to Key Stage 4, but please don't stress about it. If you don't understand something, speak to your teacher or someone like who's done your homework or whatever and just say, I really don't understand. Please can you help me out? Just don't freak out. Then someone asked me, when are you going to properly revise for your GCSEs in year 11? So our school does mocks in December. So obviously I'll be revising for those, and then I think probably about February half term, maybe. A lot of people I've spoken to in year 11 said they started revising around then. So I think I will probably start around then, and then obviously you have like the whole of February half term, you have the Easter holidays, which leads up to that. And then our school does give study leave, but it's more towards like the end, which is a bit annoying. So I think I will start either late January or February time. I'll just see like how much I actually need to do. What are your top tips for preparing for mock exams? So I've just had my mocks. I would say please make a revision timetable. That thing like saved me. Otherwise I would have like not revised half my subjects because I would have prioritised instead of balanced it out. So I actually made a revision timetable. I started revising, I think it was about 6 weeks before my mocks, which may sound crazy, but there was a lot, and there was like certain days I knew I was busy and stuff. So I planned a timetable from Monday to Friday, and I counted up how many like days that would be, etc. I counted how many subjects. So I had 7 subjects to revise for, and I had like 12 exams in the end if you include my speaking. So what I did was I was like, okay, well this is like the most, maths was like up there, science was up there, and English was up there. They had like the most content in to revise. And what I did is I just like planned it all out, and I was like doing an hour of each an hour of like 3 different subjects a day, if that makes sense. So I do like half an hour of homework, then an hour of RE, then an hour of maths, then I'd have like dinner, and then I would do half an hour of homework again and then like an hour of science or something. I will say your teachers are very nice and they do stop giving you homework around that time. In the beginning I obviously had homework because they didn't expect people to start revising, and then when it got to like 4 weeks till mocks, then they stopped all homework. So I have this crazy idea and I don't know if it's going to work, so I wanted your opinion on it. But during the summer holidays, I obviously will have loads and loads and loads of time to film, and obviously I'm not going to start uploading at the beginning of August because that's ridiculous. So I think about halfway through August I'm going to start my back to school series, and obviously I'll do a haul and what's my school bag, etc, like the usual. But I also want to do like revision week. I don't know whether to do this like in September, upload them all in September. But I want to do a revision week where every single day I upload a how to revise video. So I know I've done one for geography and for science before, but I may like do a new version of that. But if that would be something you'd be interested in, like how to revise maths, English, science, RE, media, French, geography and history, if that's something you'd be interested in, obviously that's 8 subjects, but you know, we'll overlay one of them. Then please do let me know. I don't know whether to do it like beginning of September when everyone's back to school, but then obviously it's a video every day and you're not going to be watching that every day at school. So yeah, please let me know when you'd like revision week, and I will make it happen. And I would just do like a how to revise video for every single subject I do, and hopefully that will help you out, especially if you're like me who's coming into year 11, or if you're starting year 10 or starting your GCSEs, because I know some schools start in year 9. So yeah, if that is something you'd like to see, please do let me know. I'm going to end this video here. I hope it was somewhat helpful. I wasn't really sure how I wanted to go about doing this video, but yeah, GCSEs aren't as scary as you think. Like in the first year, obviously year 11 is going to be a lot more work to get on with and a lot more content, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I hope you did enjoy this video and that it's helped you. If you have any more questions, please leave them down below and I'll do my best to answer them. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a massive thumbs up. And if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and turn the post notification bell on. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye!